They want you to explain the Mariah and Bianca fight.
Okay, let me explain Mariah. Let me explain it. Those angles were lying. I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Me and Mariah definitely had words because of what I said. What you over here being messy for?
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today, we're going to talk about Baddies Caribbean, episode 20, 19, one of those two. Nothing really happened in this episode. It was really chill, so I am going to go over and do some stuff from the reunion. Talk about a little bit of drama that has happened with Mariah and Santana. Okay, and if this is the first time you see my page, welcome to my channel. Just hit that subscribe button for me. And if this is not your first time and you're coming back, trust me, I know you are. Hit the subscribe. Why not? Okay. But yeah, when I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway to at least 2 or 3 people. And it's gonna be randomized. I'm still trying to get all the kinks out of it and try to figure out how I'm gonna do it. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
That's basically what I did this weekend. Y'all, my weekend was lit. Had a great time. Work was very stressed. So I definitely needed this. And then next week I'm going on a vacay. And then I'll come back back to the stress. Bianca over here running away. And for me, looking at Bianca, like, cool, you fought, you did what you had to do. But they calling you out. And the way that they calling her out, the girl, they call you out heavy. And now you over here looking pussy as fuck. And it's sad because I feel like Bianca said in her outro, she's like, I came just to have fun. I came to, like, you know, chill with the girls, have fun with my friend. Obviously, none of that fucking happened. Like, everything took a turn for the worse because I feel like you fought Sapphire for Mariah, and you shouldn't have, because Mariah didn't give you the heads up that they were cool. And even then, I'm just like, girl, you're spitting, nasty. Then over here on the beach, now you Mariah falling out, even though I think it's still Mariah's fault. So yeah, that was what it was. Like, they literally chased that girl out of the parking lot. She would not come out. She's throwing water, throwing bottle. I'm like, girl, fuck the water, fuck the shoes, fuck all that.
Girl, throw these hands.
Right? That's the logic that I'm saying. I don't condone the violence, but that's just the logic I see, right? So after that, they all go back onto the boat.
Mariah lost that fight. I mean, to each his own. You win some, you lose some, bitch.
Rollie's over here talking. They're like, yeah, you know, Sapphire over here got Bianca. She got Bianca. She got her. But she's like, Mariah got her ass beat. And she was just saying, just real plain, Mariah got her ass beat. I'm just like, ooh. So you pan over and you see Mariah talking like,
yeah, you know, I gotta do her shit. I did my thing. She thought you already know she was gonna snake her out. I got her. I did what I had to do.
You good though? Yeah, I beat the fuck out of her. Oh, period. Literally. I said, welcome to Zeus, bitch. She should have just caught her. You ain't no fucking baddie, bitch. You snake.
You know, Mariah, she amped up because, you know, she thinks she won the fight. So she's just like, yeah, you know, yeah. Personally, after watching back, I think Mariah, you know, did her thing. But there, I see two sides where somebody said, oh, Bianca was uppercutting. She was just uppercutting. Like, I don't know. It's not really that deep for me, which it shouldn't be that deep for Mariah either. Because when they're on the boat, Rollie's just like, yeah, Mariah got her ass beat. She was like, Mariah, you didn't win. And Mariah was like, really? Really?
Mariah didn't win. Who didn't win? Listen, Mariah. Baby, I got my history. We're going to have to watch it back. I definitely did.
So Mariah gets off the boat, walking, and she's upset because Rollie said she didn't win the fight. And I'm just like, girl, it's not really that deep. You won, you lost, okay, you still defended whatever honor that you was trying to defend. I don't see why it's that deep for you to get upset that another grown woman that you probably don't even give a fuck about said that you lost the fight. Okay, and
then you're gonna say, oh, well, Mariah didn't win. I said, who didn't win? Who didn't win? Because I'm tired of, like, giving you the pass. You think every time you say something about me, I'm supposed to just let that shit ride.
You're not about to beat my ass, right? That's what I told Rollie. I'm saying, okay, Rollie, you thought I lost the fight. Cool, you're not about to beat my ass. You're injured. Reserve. Sit there and pipe the fuck down. That's what she should have said. But I'm just like, Rollie stated her opinion. It was what it was. I'm just think it's funny how, and I'm like, everybody's just like, where's Mariah? She on the beach pouting. The thing I didn't like is, Mariah, you picked and choose, because at that moment, you should have came back on that boat and told Rollie how you felt. But you said, yeah, I walked up just, to collect myself. I learned to walk off to collect myself. No. You didn't learn to walk off to collect yourself because you went right over to Bianca and over here and did what you had to do. Right? Okay. So let's not do that, because we already know that one thing Rollie gonna do is bounce the Mario coins out of somebody's skull. Girl.
They want you to explain the Mariah and Bianca fight.
Okay, let me explain Mariah. Let me explain it. Those angles were lying. I said what I said. I don't have no beef or nothing against any of the girls. But that day, me and Mariah definitely had words because of what I said. And she felt like she didn't lose the fight. But for when I was standing there and I was like right there, it was like right there. I was right there. Like,
They said, why you being messy for?
I'm not being messy. Yeah. What you over here being messy for?
So I'm just like, don't sit up here and just like, oh, well, I pick my battles. No. Mariah, don't do that. Like, you can stand up for yourself with everybody else. Then do that. Say how you feel. And I feel like it's a lot of that in this season where a lot of people aren't saying how they feel, i.e. Meatball. So we're going to skip hand over and, it's the next day. Well, on the yacht, all the girls over here shaking ass, having a good time. They're over here having a party. Natalie and Rollie and Biggie, they basically wake up the next morning and they're talking about what's the plan, right? San Domingo? They're going to San Domingo. So Biggie basically like, yeah, we're going to go see my mom. We're going to see where I'm from. Whoop. Natalie's like, yeah, we're going to bring all the girls. We're going to do a charity event for the locals for a women's shelter and this and the third. And I think that's really good. The philanthropy part about this is the fact that, yes, this show can be deemed very lowbrow, negative, and it can produce a lot of negativity in the world. So I feel like for me to subsidize that, do something good for the community. Wherever y'all go, y'all should keep doing this because it will at least give a positive aspect of something that can be deemed so dark, right? I know that the show can be very much, a lot. So it's just like, do something positive about it. So shout out to Natalie for that. I don't know if the producers or showrunners were the ones that came up with that, but if it was Natalie, girl, shout out to you. I did see the trailer for Baddies Midwest. Natalie did her big one. Natalie, I don't know if you had to keep that bob, girl, you look the fuck good. I said, I have never in my life said that Natalie looked that good. Natalie looked absolutely stunning. I'm eating my words. I've never thought I would say that. Natalie looked stunning. The fuck good. That was cute. You find out that San Domingo is like 3 hours away. And I'm just like, girl, that is a flight. I'm sorry. Is there an airport? They drive for 3 hours just to go here. And before they can even leave, everybody's over here getting ready. And then they're just waiting for Meatball. Like, what's going on? Meatball was like, look, I'm tired. They come in here with bongos, drums, and all this shit. I'm getting irritated. Valid. So all the girls leave out besides Natalie, Scotty, and Jayla. They're like, what's going on? And she was like, yeah, me and Biggie got into it. And, I feel like it's kind of fake because when all of us are together, it's very much, she wants to have like, a two or, switch up. But when it's just me and her, it's just like, oh, what's on 6, this, that, and the third, woo. And mind you, I didn't know that Meatball as young as she was, which could see why she's so fucking childish. But I'm looking at it like, Meatball, I'm happy that they did talk about it in the car, but I'm just like, if y'all had a situation going, y'all should have said something. And I feel like you're harboring this hatred towards somebody that you consider a friend. And I feel like this is a lot that she has done, is harbor a lot of feelings toward people, or she doesn't know how to effectively communicate that in the moment. Like the whole situation with Tik Tok, where we already obviously know that the girl was either jealous, bitter, or a fucking hater from the beginning about her getting a fucking baddie chain. Everybody getting their cars. They're going to San Domingo. Different cars, right? The Replacements, Asian Doll, and somebody else. They go into the Sprinter van. Everybody else going to, the black trucks, right? So the only thing I want to talk about is basically two things. Now it was like, how do you think the season's going? Everybody's like, the girls are staying on business. They're fighting. They're this, they're that. They're not crying. They're getting over it. Cool.
From the previous season was definitely crybabies. This season, these bitches ain't crying about shit. They standing on business and they gonna let you know how they feel.
So Meatball and Biggie over here have a combo, and Meatball is just like, yeah, the girl got mad at me over a shrimp. And then they're like, Biggie, you didn't want to get her a shrimp? And Biggie's like, I was hungry. And I'm like, Biggie, that's a personal problem. But she's like, yeah, she mad at me over a shrimp. They're like, she was like, I didn't want to give Biggie a shrimp. And she was like, I was playing at first. She was like, I don't know why she took it so serious. And I think this is one of those things where it's like not knowing a person's personality fully. Because if y'all like friends, you know that, girl, it was what it was. Like, girl, I ain't gonna get mad over a fucking shrimp. But this has happened where it's like, if I'm out to eat, especially with this particular person, if I'm out to eat, they're like, oh, let me try some of your stuff. I'm like, if you wanted to try it,
you should have bought it. Okay.
But I'm to the point now where it's like, I know this person, so I know every time I order my food and I'm out to eat with them, they're gonna want to be over here, the fucking restaurant critic, and over here, let me try this. I'm gonna try a piece of yours. I'm gonna try a piece of yours. I'm like, I get it now, but at times, especially when you hungry, don't ask me for a piece of nothing. No. She said she only has 7 shrimps. I'm just like,
7?
I see why she's upset. I don't have that much shrimp. You want to take my shrimp, the ratio of my stomach, from me? Girl, 7. Now I have 3 shrimps because of the other 3 I ate. Now you want 1. Girl, I'm supposed to have 4. Now I gotta do too much math.
It's about, okay, if I give her shrimp, what I gotta...
It's too much. I want my shrimp. Everybody, we see the girls back on the Sprinter Man, which is kind of tense because you got Nunu and DTB sitting beside each other who just fought. You got Kiva and Tikabella who sitting beside each other who seem like they still, well, Tikabella still got beef with her. You got Asian doll sitting in the middle trying to be the mediator for everybody because it's just like everybody's playing nice, but it's just like that thin line of tension, right? Callie in the corner too. So they're all talking about, the Baddies chain, everybody getting a Baddies chain. So Tikabella just like, thank y'all for celebrating me and Asian doll for getting our Baddies chain. Woo woo woo. So they get onto Meatball, seemingly being a fucking hater. They're just like, it's just weird. Like, why would she even do that? Da 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 da. Just going ham, right? So we then get on to Tikabella start crying because she's just like, I'm just so irritated because she should have been like my cheerleader. She should have had my back, but she didn't. And we all saw that. Like when she got her Baddies chain, she was in the club just like real stank. And instead of her being like, yeah, sis, you got your Baddies chain, I'm next. She's basically a hating ass bitch. Like you can see, she was like, okay, they got one. I need mine. Where's mine? How do I get one? I'm just like, girl, for me, it's just like, it's not that deep. You're trying to make it seem like a chain's going to define who you are, and it's not. Maybe you just want it because you, like Meatball, like she already here has a following, so I mean she does get paid from social media. So you would think that she'll be defined. You would think that she'll be able to define herself, but it's weird to see someone that has got the success that she has got from social media being so easily triggered by something as trivial as a Baddies chain, right? So at the end of the episode, we see Biggie and her mom. They're over here reunite, and Anna and Taseki are with her. They're over here hugging, having a good time. Shout out to them. To have your family like support you, and going to the United States where you get a lot of people that are out of the country or immigrants outside the United States coming back home, and especially being successful is you're like a hero to your family. I've worked with a lot of people that are immigrants basically coming in and getting United States citizenship, and it's just one of those things where it's like you're deemed as the person. You made it, you did it, and you're probably sending back money to your family. So for her to get that that reception, and for her to get the recognition, and her mother has tears in her eyes, I really love that. Like for Biggie, fun fact, I was born in Italy. I lived in Italy for 4 years before we moved to the States, but my parents are citizens of the United States, obviously, but military. But it's just one of those things where with like my family, that I came to Maryland and I'm over here, have a corporate job over here doing my thing, and then like my family look like, Brian, you're really doing it, blah blah blah. With the success that I've had with some of my graphic design contracts that I've done, that you probably have seen. Like I would never show y'all on here what I've done because it would connect y'all to where I work at, but some of the stuff has went commercial, has went. If you done any sports stuff, you've seen some of my work. So it's like, it's really a proud moment when your people just like, yeah, you know, Brian, I'm so proud of you. Da da da. It's really good. It makes me feel good because it's just like, you know, I'm actually, you know, repping for my people. So yeah. So shout out to Biggie. And that was really the end of the episode. We seen the next episode, Anna and motherfucking Biggie gonna get into it over money. I feel like this is like a real argument because it's just like, as friends, like friends, y'all do argue over certain things. I know with me, when it comes to friendships, I know my snap can be hard, right? So I've learned to hold back, and then when we're in I'm a level-headed setting, I know to explain myself in a more clear and tactful way. Because especially if I'm upset, I'm just trying to process everything, and my friend like, what's going on? What's wrong? And I'm like,
bitch, what's wrong is this, okay?
I don't want to do that because that's rude and disrespectful, and this is my bitch. Right? But it's just like sometimes somebody's pushing you, like, I don't want to talk about it. You know, I'm just trying to vibe out. Shit happens. But Mariah and Santana. So Mariah, she went online to blast Santana saying, oh, the worst host ever. And then Santana came back and said the worst liar ever. I said, ooh. So she said she went on live, and this is what she said.
You were the worst host ever. You were literally dripping sweat from your legs. Like you was sweating like a hoe in church. For real. Like a hoe who just had the day before a long day at work. You was sweating like a hoe in church, bitch. I mean, the sweat was literally dripping into his boots. He had like a slit in his dress, and the one leg was hanging out, and the one leg was dripping down. Super biased. Was arguing with the cast, like arguing with Biggie at one point. Biggie had to check him, like, yo, like, what the fuck? Walking off stage for huge amounts of time, and I couldn't figure out why, but I think now it was to clean the sweat off of him. Shady, super biased. Arguing with the girls.
Girl, when she said that he was over here sitting here sweating down his legs, I said, girl, deplorable bitch. not just sweating from here, but sweating down your legs.
Sweating down your legs.
And I was like, girl, after you over here got knotted up, you was off the stage. You had to come back with goggles on. So what did you see? Right? I don't know how. I've heard a lot about the host. I thought Santana would be actually a cool ass host. I went to Baltimore and I went to see him live. Santana, love it. The only thing about it is the crowds. Baltimore, pepper sprayed. No ma'am, never again. No, but I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. And I heard that, you know, they got into it with Bobby Lights. They got into it with, and I feel like being that there's an audience, I feel like there's more of structure for these reunions. There's not mayhem like Baggers Club. There was an order to it. People were actually to be able to talk, and if they want to square, like, okay, yeah, I got my heels on, but I'm about to fight, right? But y'all, I'm ready for the reunion. I'm definitely ready to see what's gonna happen, y'all. But
with the girls. She wasn't handled with nothing on her hands. She wasn't nothing. I have a little gash over my eye. It looks like, which I'm going to post a picture of it when the reunion airs so y'all can see that my eye was like cut. Like it's a deep gash. Like a fist cannot cut you that deep on top of my eye. You feel me? And the rest is just scratches. Like that was that one hit she got. But again, y'all will see it. You got.
Let me know what you guys think. Like I said before, if y'all not subscribed, get subscribed. Once I get to 2,000, I'm gonna be doing a giveaway, probably like a Cash App randomizer. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around, cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to